Good morning, everyone. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. You're watching Daily Crypto Plan live stream. Well, today is April 11, Thursday. Let's look at Bitcoin because that's our main focus. Okay, so hopefully everything is okay on the live stream part. Seems like we are live. We are back in the short reload zone from the entire range. Well, that's not the best location for us to think long. If we'll zoom in on lower time frames, we have another short reload zone here. So, for example, for us, not the best thing. If I'll draw a short reload zone from this top to this swing low, and just put a short reload zone, you'll see something interesting. You are in the 61.8 again. So we have a location to think short. We are already short with a short mountain man setup from overnight. 4-hour chart, well, on 4-hour chart the market is kind of strong. If we'll accept above this level and we'll close above all-time high, then well, we have a trend on 4-hour chart. Let's see what will happen here. It's really important to see what will happen here. If we'll push higher and we'll close above 74, and you can see here low, higher highs, higher lows define an uptrend. So we can think about that. But for the moment here, let's think range and let's see what we can get on in this short reload zone. As I said, we are already short with a 1-hour time frame mountain man. Not too many things to say beside that. In the news yesterday, dump. Everyone, well, the news I don't like the news, will go down. Well, that was the buy the news. Sell the rumor, buy the news. Everyone was expecting the news actually, and you can see the market managed to go down. And in the news, when everyone said, well, it's bearish. Well, it's not actually, because the market usually is anticipating that move. Okay, so on the Bitcoin chart 4-hour, I see in this short reload zone, I'm thinking maybe a double top, but in the same time we have to see the entire image. So zooming out, looking at the entire range, yeah, we have a good location to think short. We are short. It's a setup there, but I could see the other scenario playing out. If the market wants to push higher, could push higher. You can see this trend line never offered us a good YAM the other side. So we don't have an LJ for the moment. Well, Ethereum, 4-hour chart, same kind of thinking. But as you can see, Ethereum it's a bit weaker. It's not so strong as Bitcoin, at least for the moment. We did a kind of a Wyckoff check here of this W, and if we want to push higher, we can do that. Will happen today? Well, I still think we have the short reload zone above us, and I still think we should look for YAMs here. I'm not allowed to short Ethereum, but I'm not too eager to hunt long ideas either. So I'll just wait on Ethereum. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. Unfortunately, you can see Bitcoin dominance doesn't want to give anything back. We had this YAM nice and clean, and I said, well, let's see the retest. It's a bearish retest, or we'll push back to the top. And you can see we are back at the original place. If we'll accept above this level, then we can push higher. Everyone on Twitter, at least, influencers, altcoin season will come, will go. Well, let's see Bitcoin dominance, and keep in mind Bitcoin dominance could go up even if Bitcoin is going down. Yesterday in the first dump, altcoins hold the level, pretty nice, but if we'll get a second dump, it's not the best scenario. Let's just call it that way. Okay, guys, if you have a request or something, please type it in the chat. Tell me if everything is okay on the YouTube part, because I could see that Seems okay, but I don't know exactly. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance range. We are in the short reload zone. Yeah, it's okay to think short, to think back down in the long reload zone, but for the moment, the market doesn't give us a clear EM. Good morning, Stefan, with a lot of EMs. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. Well, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. You know, we paper traded some W here, breakout retest. Here, I don't like what I see for the moment. I want a W on a daily chart. We can form one. We don't have one yet, but we can form one here. Let's assume that the market will come maybe a bit lower and then will bounce from this level. That will form a really nice W. Is the best location for that? Well, if you are zooming out a little bit, it's acceptable, but the best one will be a lot lower. Touching 61.8, touching the third time this megaphone, a lot of confluences there. That's the best location for us to form a daily W. For the moment, on 4-hour chart, yeah, we had a trade, and the trade is done. Nothing we can do about that. You can see we had a W breakout, retest, take profit. Now we have an M, kind of an ugly one, a bearish retest, and we can go down to retest this original W. Let's see indicators. Well, we had bullish divergence at that point in time. It's played out already, in my opinion, and nothing special for the moment. DXY. You can see, I said even from yesterday, 105.5 will probably stop DXY a little bit. Yeah, it's getting stronger and stronger, but overall we are still here in a Fib-Pong environment. Okay, let it play. I think it's okay for us to take a look every day on DXY. Now it's getting stronger and stronger, and maybe will give us some clues what is next. Usually in the last couple of months, a strong DXY wasn't good for risk on markets. Let's see what will happen. Well, we need to go on weekly, just because we said we'll do that. And you can see we still have that bearish divergence here. It's confirmed already, nothing we can do about that. We can push higher and take this high on RSI. Yeah, we can, but we'll take a lot of buying pressure to do that. For the moment, we said from 2 weeks ago on weekly chart, we have a range here. If we'll accept below 60k, then we have a problem. If we'll accept above 74, then we have a good problem that we'll have to reanalyze. But for the moment, we are just playing in this range. No, we are just playing at the all-time high. Above the level, below the level. For the moment, not too many things we can discuss about Bitcoin. On weekly chart. Total 1, total 2, total 3, same kind of thinking like Bitcoin and Ethereum, nothing special. Here, let's zoom in on 1 hour, because we talked already about the overview. Let's see what we have. Where is my trade here? I don't see my trade. Something is happening. Maybe lower time frame? Yeah, lower time frame. Well, on Bitcoin, we had this mountain man yesterday in the live stream. We took the trade. We hit 2 to 1. It's up to you how much you will close. If you close 50% and trail the rest, or you close everything at 2 to 1 and leave with the results. I said I'll play my mountain man short, and you can see I'm at the entry. What will happen next is not up to me. And if this trade will fail, I'll play 1% on the shark. Shark setup, entry at 78.6. You can see it on the screen. That's my plan. Was pretty easy from my point of view. I see a Fib-Pong environment. I'll play Fib-Pong with I'll play the range game in the classic mode without thinking too much. Yeah. So for me, playing Bitcoin, it's pretty easy. What will happen here? It's not up to me. I book my profit here. I still have some. If I'll be stopped out I'll enter here at with the shark with 1%, and you can see I have the short FU level sweeping the liquidity. If that will happen, I'll analyze and I'll probably play a short SFU at that point, at that level. For the moment, I'm short and I'm okay with that. Yeah. We discussed the entire thing yesterday in the New York session. Well, that's Bitcoin. Now let's go on and let's see what we have on altcoins. Not too many things. Nice bounce from some of them, but I'm not impressed, I'll be honest. I'm just not impressed, not for the moment. And morning Tolga. I'll start with Doji. Morning Joe. Guys, if you have a request, please type it in the chat and I'll gladly answer. I'll look at the chart. Doji, I said dollar cost averaging here. Someone asked me yesterday or 2 days ago, what's my perspective? Well, if I'll do a nice dollar cost average here and I'll get a 10x against Doge, because this is against Doge on the Doji market, and Doge will do again 10x, do the math. That's my the best scenario. So Doge against Doge 10x, Doge against dollar 10x, and then we can have something nice. But I'm not trading, I'm just dollar cost averaging on this one. I put it in this list just to see it every day, to see how the market is behaving. Land didn't give us an entry, not yet. Maybe we can get an entry. If you want this trade, well, it's up to you. Almost hit 2 to 1 and it's coming back. It's up to you if you still want it, or you'll say, well, the trade is gone, next boss, I'll wait for the next setup. Fed, I'm not impressed. You can see what happened. Dump, pump, back in the same place. Not enough for me to say, well, let's play a setup, let's do something. No, it's just ranging for the moment. Needs more time maybe to form a setup here. BNB was strong. Well, honestly, BNB behaved really nice in the dump. Didn't dump too much, and after that managed to bounce back at the highs. We have the trade, we are in this trade, and we are waiting. Stop loss at this level, close to the entry level, nothing we can do. You want to take a small profit at 2 to 1, it's only up to you. This trade, from my perspective, it's kind of done. I don't have to micromanage it anymore. Well, if will stop me out at entry, so be it. If we'll go higher, then I could think, well, let's take some profit off, let's trail some. But I don't want to micromanage this one. You know, like Stefan is saying, BNB is a stable coin. Indeed, it's pretty stable. It's not a stable coin, but it's pretty stable. So I like to keep the trade there. Doesn't asking me anything. If we'll push higher, well, then we'll make a really nice profit. The total R is 6 plus 5, 6.5 kind of idea. So if we'll take longer, 6.5 R will pay for the fees, will pay for everything. Okay, next one, Doge. We had a bounce, well, nice bounce, but as you can see, we have this trend line, we have this initial YM. No, could bounce, could go up, down. I'm not interested to trade the Doge at this level. Doge at 20 cents is not something I want to play around. Ethereum. Here, I said if we'll manage to get in the long reload zone. Well, was quite close here, but not yet. Not deep enough, and not a W in the long reload zone. Bouncing. I'm not touching something like this. Here in the short, maybe it was a shorting opportunity, but I'm not allowed to short. And I don't have a long setup for the moment. I'll let the market play around, and then when I'll find the setup, I'll post or I'll take the trade. Matic. Well, unfortunately, I had a hard stop loss on this one. I'm not playing around on futures with soft stop losses. So I'm out from this trade. and I'm not interested to enter again at this point in time. We are back below that level. Doesn't give me any reason to enter again for the moment. Things could change and I could enter again if will be the case, but for the moment, no. The trade is done. I took the stop loss, I said thank you, and that's it. Next bus. Dimension, it's in my area. You can see it's going back, it's going down here. It's accepting, that's the problem, accepting below $5. Hopefully it will be a fake out. If not, then we don't know how low this one could go. If I'll see, I consider the blue area as a location or something similar. If I'll see a W, breakout and retest on 4-hour chart, I could decide to play along. But for the moment, no. For the moment, I'm just waiting. Hopefully for lower levels where I could buy a dimension a lot cheaper. Alt, up and down, I don't see a setup here. If you can see a setup, it's up to you. Play it, but not me. Pixel, on the wrong side of the trend line, I told you, yeah, it's a potential one. Was validated here in my view, but the other side of the trend line, maybe we can think about. We can play a 3-step setup or an LJ, if will be the case. For the moment, consolidating, going sideways. That's not a bad thing. We'll just test your patience, is that all? A lot of people will say, well, it's not going anywhere. Well, it's consolidating. That's how the market is getting energy to pump or to dump. Usually to pump in this environment, so from the long reload zone, but not yet. Solana, well, we are back in the same environment. We have the long setup and we have the short setup, and we are at the same place, almost. Everything is valid, so the bot is still active, barely active, didn't stop me out here, and I have the short, the LJ, and I'm just waiting. Nothing I can do here. New setup, I don't see a new setup. Let's see, we have at least some bullish divergence here. Well, some potential ones, at least. Manta, well, nice location, like I said. Let me zoom a little bit out. Yeah, nice location here, but I don't have a setup for the moment. It's consolidating like everything else. It's just going sideways. By the way, guys, if you want, hit that like button if you like what I'm blabbing away here. If not, don't. Byte, well, bounce from 61.8, from this swing low, swing high, exactly from 61.8. This bounce will hold, I don't know. Now it's just a dead cat bounce in my view. If we'll hold and we'll push, that means a lot of strength. I don't think we'll hold. I think we have a downtrend here. We can see lower highs, lower lows, and we can play around. I'm waiting lower, deeper in the long reload zone for a setup. Jupiter, well, nothing new. Valid trend line, W the other side of the trend line, and you'll convince me to take a new trade. For the moment, we still have that 30% from the original long. New setup, like I said, LJ. The other side of the trend line is the best location in this case. W, first W, the other side will be my first shot to long again this one. Aevo, well, is getting in that AB equals CD target. Here in the long reload zone, maybe a bit below. In the lower part of the long reload zone, close to 78.6, I could see it from now making a W because we have some support there, making a W and maybe continuing higher. But in the same time, getting here at the target of AB equals CD and then consolidating for some time is most plausible scenario on this one. What will happen? Market will tell us. We have to play our setups. And the last one here is Joe. You can see Joe is bouncing. If we'll reach this area, maybe you can think short. I'm not allowed. I'm thinking long a lot lower, not here. This is my plan. Just confirm this big ugly M. We had one smaller one here. We have one big M here. We confirm that one. That get bounced. We can go lower. If Bitcoin will do nasty things, will go close to 60, will go below, altcoins will take a hit, a good hit. Let's hope that Bitcoin will stay on the sidelines and will not go, will stay above 60k, 65, even better. Yeah. If will pump, I don't know how good is for altcoins, because the next pump I don't think will be nice. Will be a pump and a dump in Bitcoin, probably. Trying to form a local top, even if will pump above the all-time high. If will pump and dump, that also could destroy altcoins. So, until I'll see that Bitcoin dominance looking better, I'm not too eager to be too aggressive on altcoins. You can see Stefan is scalping, day trading altcoins, hunting 5% bounces, making money. Yeah, we can still do that if we are sharp enough. If we are not sharp enough, we should put our limit orders down below and wait. It's that simple. Any requests, Stefan, on chat or on Twitter or on Discord or anywhere? Let's see. Well, on the general chat, I don't see any requests. Nothing. On the YouTube chat, I could say back good morning, but I don't see any requests. People are tired of scanning the market every day, and this environment is not the environment from last month. It's totally different. Remember that. Don't think that we have the same environment. Was easy mode, now is not easy mode anymore. It's not hard mode, but not easy anymore. That's for sure. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have on the calendar. Well, initial jobless claim, some Fed conference. We still have some news in the New York session. So, initial jobless claims, Fed speakers could move the market. Now, we have some Euro news in the New York session also. So, we should pay attention. We don't have big news like yesterday, but still we have some news. And tomorrow we have Michigan consumer sentiment. That's the last for the week, and usually is bouncing as doing kind of a dark maul candle on the news. So London session, pretty safe to play around. New York session, extra careful, but we can still play around and make some money. Altcoins on Dex Screener. Well, this one is trying to form a W the other side of the trend line. You know my opinion about it. Fundamentally, it looks nice. But everyone is saying that. Okay, give me a clear W the other side of the trend line. Better version here? Well, better version for me will be to consolidate more and weak to the downside more and test the liquidity down below. That will be my favorite scenario. Why? I want to buy cheaper. And I'll try to buy in anything. If I'll see something fundamentally strong, that doesn't mean I'll market buy. No, I'll wait. I'll be damn patient. Hopefully I'll get, because the difference between $30 and, for example, $50, it's the difference between 100x and 200x. So I think it's worth the time and effort to wait. Maybe you can get that level. The lower the better. For people who want to buy this one and they don't want to trade it, though they just want to buy and hold, well, start a dollar cost averaging plan. I said multiple times. The rest of the altcoins, they are not bouncing, they are not doing anything, so I don't think it's any point to talk about them. Solana is still congested. Ethereum and base coins, base meme coins, they are going up and down from now on. Yeah, they could pump a little bit more, maybe a lot more, but as I said to Carol yesterday in the Discord, I don't see the risk reward anymore. Yeah, a lot of downside for a little potential. I don't think it's okay for us to chase the base meme coins or Ethereum meme coins at the market price. If they'll do a nice retracement, that's a different story. But don't market buy meme coins, please. Maybe some people will get upset. It's their business. I'll tell my opinion and my view of the market. It's not okay to market buy, especially after a nice pump. Yeah, Carol Bocian Kuchor told us about base coins last month. Okay, was really nice at that point in time. If you bought then, okay, enjoy the ride. But don't go and be the last to buy meme coins. Please don't do that. It's just asking for trouble and it's just asking to get liquidated. Don't do that. Be smart. You don't have to be really smart, just 1 minute smarter than the others. Okay. That's my overview for today. We'll hear us in the London session, VIP guys, premium members in the New York session. In general, and everyone else, we can hear us again tomorrow morning with the same kind of video. Stefan, look at me. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the chat. I cannot look at you, Stefan. Well, I know you have the IQ, the correct IQ, Stefan. Don't play dumb with us. We know you have the strength to work. You have the right IQ, and everyone from this community has the IQ. It's not about IQ. That's the problem. It's not about IQ. It's about consistency. You don't need to be too smart. You have to be consistent and keep your word or respect what you said. Yeah? If you cannot respect what you said you'll do, then you have a problem. And you have honestly a bigger problem than trading. But that's up to you to decide if it's real or it's just what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah? If you cannot respect what you said you'll do yourself, you said, well, I'll do that. When you are not able to respect that, then you have a bigger problem than trading. Okay. Yeah, everything in life is it's hard, Stefan. That's my overview. See you guys in the London or New York session. If not, tomorrow the same video. Please, if you have any requests, I'll repeat every time. Please put them in the chat. Yeah, you have to be a subscriber to put the requests in the chat. That's the condition. But it is not costing you anything. Yeah, I'll gladly take a look at any chart you are thinking. Just tell me the chart, tell me the ticker and the time frame you want me to take a look, and I'll gladly do that. If you want my opinion. If not, don't. Well, guys, that's about it. I'll finish here below 30 minutes this live stream, so I could go and start the VIP live stream with Stefan. See you guys next time.